Yep, okay. First off, give Clemson full credit. Coach Burnell and the staff and their team played really, really well. I knew it was a little bit of a scary game because of their numbers coming into this game, and I kept saying that they're going to get going. I mean, they're a team that pretty much has the entire team back from the Sweet 16 team. I just hope they got going the next game. But I knew their schedule was tough, and I thought when they played Virginia, they had a great shot at in that early second half, and they just missed a couple shots, and so I knew it was going to be a tough test. And they responded, and we got punched early, and we as we always do, we fight back. We just didn't fight back. We didn't punch back right away. It just took us a little long. We dug ourselves such a hole. And both the first half, the difference in the game is the way we started the first and second half, just the bottom line. And I was obviously with Abdullah Gay, he has an unspecified medical injury. I don't know how long he'll be out. Could be out the whole season. Could be out. I just don't know. So, so that threw us off for a little bit of a loop. No excuse, but it was sort of unexpected that we weren't expecting that on that news today. And just Brandon Alston, just for a personal reason, did not play today. So we'll just take it one day at a time with that. But there was some, again. First play of the game, Reed comes off the screen and hits a shot, and it kind of got him going. We didn't have the right coverage. James wasn't where he needed to be, and for us, James Banks has to anchor us. And there's been games where he's just outstanding, and other games where he gets a little bit lost, and we need him to be consistent of being outstanding for us, for our team to have the success that we need. So, we'll get back. We got to keep getting better, and we got another tough game on Saturday versus a very good Louisville team. It's a sellout, so we want to make sure that we do our best on Saturday, and we'll keep getting after it.
Coach, you mentioned the beginning in the first half and the second half, the start of both halves being a problem there. Was it more what Clemson was doing or what you guys weren't doing?
Well, I mean, that's probably both. I mean, Sims comes in and he's hitting 1 for 10 from 3 in ACC, and he hits 2 threes. And David Scara, you look at his numbers from 3 in ACC, and he hits 3 threes today. And Reed had not been scoring like that, and today he was really, really good. And we let him to have some confidence early, and that got him going. So I think it was both. There were some things we didn't do, but it was also, you got to give a lot of credit to Clemson. They did a great job, and I think they're a dangerous team. I mean, they're really good. I know they came in 0-3, but they had a tough schedule. I mean, again, they're a preseason top 20 team, and they got their whole team back from a Sweet 16 team pretty much. So, they're a very good basketball team.
You basically had no bench offense with Brandon and without AD. How difficult is that for you to kind of work around especially when you start struggling?
The struggle was, and again, I'm not making excuses. It was that regarding AD, we were planning, and then it was just the timing. We didn't have a real chance to adjust. Some things, because we were planning on both him and James, 2 posts, and we were kind of doing something I thought it was going to work for us, and unfortunately it didn't happen. And so we'll have to get back and figure it out. We'll have to get better off the bench, and I did, obviously the starting group in both the first and second half wasn't real effective today, because of our starts. And again, we fight, scrap. As everyone knows who's covered us for 3 years, we've done that every time we've got down. We always come back. We just buried ourselves too much of a deep hole against a very good team, and we just couldn't get over the hump.
What was going on with Jose in terms of, it seemed like he was having some issues limping around? And
yeah, he had hurt his groin. That's why I pulled him out the last 4 days. He said his groin was really bothering him. So I'm hoping that's stuff that we'll see with our trainers and see what they say.
And at the start to the both halves, would you say energy was part of the issue? It seemed like you were bringing in guys out, trying to find.
I was trying to, because I sensed it in both halves that we were just lethargic, and I don't know why. We had a great film session last night. We had 2 great days of practice. I just, I don't know if it's because of the personnel change and some things that we didn't expect kind of became unexpected. But that's part of us, of a youth, that we've got to be able to, handle that. And Michael DeVoe and Jose Alvarado, weren't as effective today. We need them to be effective. We only had 7 assists on 21 made field goals. I thought both those guys kind of pounded a little bit too much, but those guys are going to continue to grow together, and they're going to continue to get better. And this is just part of, Michael's a freshman, Jose's a sophomore, and we need those guys to be able to create for us on some stuff.
It seemed like they didn't respect Moses a lot, and that kind of messed up some of the cutting lanes and opportunities in offense.
They didn't guard. They didn't. Yeah, and again, we planned on, we just had a different game plan coming in, because of AD. So again, we'll have to figure it out. But Moses came in and did some good things. I mean, even around the basket. And I thought Sylvester came in and gave us good minutes. So it was just it's we had one way, but we had a shift, and in the shift you were doing more in the course of the day, in the course of the game, and we'll have to tinker in and figure out a way. And we got a really tough game on Saturday, and that's what's great about this league. I mean, it's just every night you're playing someone great, and again, you got to give Coach Burnell a lot of credit as well too, and Clemson. I think they're a very, very good basketball team, very, very well coached, and very good basketball team.
A couple more.
Did Abdullah make the trip? Huh?
He made the trip, and then we had to send him home.
So like he got hurt here, or
unspecified medical injury.
And what about Brandon? Did he come up with you guys?
He did not come on the trip.
One more.
It seems like you keep getting dealt these different blows and kind of having to adjust on the fly. Imagine it's frustrating because it seemed like you'd kind of come up with your system with AD and James, and that was kind of giving people trouble. And
yeah,
now,
we spent 2 days of practice on Monday, Tuesday. We had some good stuff. I thought we were going to be ready to go, and it just, sometimes the ball doesn't bounce the way that you need it to bounce, and that's what's amazing about sports and basketball. But the great thing is it gives you some time to adjust, and we're going to have to adjust and deal with it, and prepare that. Regarding AD that might not be there, so we've got to figure it out and take the next couple days to readjust back to who we are.
And with AD, is that a situation where you'll know something down the line, or is it just literally day to day?
I'm hoping to know in the next few days, kind of a plan. So, and obviously, when we do media on Friday, I should have something for you guys when you guys ask me on Friday.
Okay.